It's day 13 of the Great Hazelnut Harvest 2021, and we're back here at Nut Haven continuing to pick. We've still got plenty of ripe nut clusters that need to be picked before they hit the ground, and it's really starting to happen here. I'll show you a couple of examples here in just a second, but had a couple of questions about what I have on my head. And so I am pleased to tell you that this is patent pending, a hazelnut bun bush buster. What is a bun bush buster, you may ask? Well, when you have a flowing mane like I do, you need to keep it tidy. And so I put it up into a bun. But when you get into the hazelnuts and you're picking all those nut clusters, certainly the branches can get stuck in your hair. So we slip this on and it keeps things nice and tidy, and it keeps the branches from getting caught in my hair. It allows me to bust through a row of hazelnuts. And how do you get your very own bun bush buster? Well, the first step is to find an old Trees Forever t-shirt. Then simply rip off the sleeve of that t-shirt and you will have your very own bun bush buster. But you gotta keep it tidy. Gotta keep it tidy. Well, that's gonna be it here for today. Another short day of picking. It's just afternoon here, and basically the storm clouds are rolling through. We've already got some showers, so that's gonna be it. Unbelievable with all of this rain. Again, we've spent most of the summer in drought conditions, and now in the last 10 days or so, we've had several days with rain. So the weather's changing, fall is approaching, that's for sure. We got cooler nights now, so that's the way it is. We'll take a sample bag and then tally up all the nuts that we picked, see how much we got. Although it's raining, preventing us from picking, it does provide a great opportunity to answer some questions. And one in particular caught my eye, and I thought it would be good to address it. In fact, I'm a little embarrassed that we're almost 2 weeks into picking, and I haven't done a short video on the topic. So Belva wants to know, is there any sort of technique you use to pick the nuts? I love watching your videos of a real nut farm. Well, thank you, Belva, for the great question. And the answer is yes, there absolutely is a technique for picking nuts. The first thing to understand is that you can't simply rely on your eyes to see the nut clusters. They can blend in fairly well with all the leaves. The best method is to use your hands, constantly running them over a branch to feel if any nut clusters are hanging there. When picking, you should always be using your hands like you see in the video here. Another technique is to twist the hazelnut cluster in your hand to help it snap from the stem that holds it to the shrub. Finally, it pays to be methodical and start with one branch and pick it. Then follow it back to the main branch or stem, picking all the branches as you work your way back to that main stem. Now, some shrubs are going to have maybe 3 to 6 main branches that contain 70 to 85% of all the nuts on the bush, while other shrubs will have nuts spread all throughout the bush, at the top, at the bottom, on the inside, and on the outside. Now, these can be the most challenging to pick, but if you get one loaded with nuts, it can be a real bucket filler. Other than that, it's important to understand that you can't get all the nuts. Try as you might, you simply can't get them all. And that's it. That's how you pick a hazelnut shrub. There is some technique involved, but the most important characteristic is perseverance. You've just got to keep at it.